All right, y'all, what's going on? What's going on? All right, so today I've got basically a whole bunch of snacks that I got from World Market, okay? So we're gonna be trying these. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and subscribe. And even if you aren't new, if you haven't subscribed, definitely go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell so you get notifications the next time we post a video. Leave some comments down below. Let us know things you like to see us try, things you like to see us cook, interact with us, because we do like to hear from you. And you're fine. It's fine. Okay, so I've got, hold on, wait. All right, so I've seen these people drink these before, but it's like a carbonated drink. It's like a soda, and then like I pop the top and something goes in there to make it like fizzy, I think. I'm pretty sure. Then I see people eating these all the time, especially this one of my fellow creators. Her name is Cella ASMR. Or it's C-E-L-L-A. I'm not exactly sure how she pronounces it, but she eats these all the time. So I got the almond crush kind. Then I have some cookie butter, basically cookies or whatever. I got Tim Tams. Now I've had Tim Tams before. They're really good. And I'm actually going to do a Tim Tam Slam, okay, which is basically you get some coffee. I get that now this guy that I've followed on Instagram for a long time, even before I started doing YouTube. He just eats on camera or whatever. I guess he would mukbang, but he's really an intermittent fasting guy, and he just would, enjoy his meal for the day in front of, on YouTube, either on YouTube or Instagram Live. And then I got these panda thingies or whatever, and I'm pretty sure I've had these before. My mom used to buy these for us when we were little. And then I got some lychee flavored mochi, okay, and they're right here. All right, so and then also we're going to be talking about friendship today. This is a topic that I was supposed to do with Big Rack Small Bites a long time ago, like last month. My apologies, ladies, because I was supposed to gave my feedback on the topic or whatever, and I didn't. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say grace, and then I'll try everything, and then I'll get started on the topic. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this food that I'm about to receive for nourishment of my body and health. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. So this is kind of just like dessert for me. I've had like dinner already. I actually ate some leftover shrimp and grits. So like I said, I keep seeing people eating these, so I want to Oh, chocolate cream colored biscuit sticks. So like I said, I got everything from World Market. I actually wanted to do a chocolate party, because Stella, she did a chocolate party. Well, she do them all the time, actually. These are really good. I love these. I don't even know where my mom got them from, but yep, we should eat these all the time. My mom is a snack queen, though. We always have snacks. I also have these clear Canadian sparkling waters, and these, okay, now this is what I expect the sparkling water to taste like. None of that bubbly, none of that what's it called, LaCroix, that crap. Calvin and my co-friends, they know that I don't like those. I tried to taste the bubbly while I was pregnant. I wanted to throw that thing at the wall. It was so gross. These taste very similar. Okay, I want to try one of these because I love cookie butter. And I got the ones with the chocolate on the bottom, which is why I have a lot of chocolate, because I was like, oh, I want to do a chocolate party, but that's good. Gavin loves cookie butter. Like, he actually would rather have a cookie butter and jelly sandwich rather than a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Which is like a lot of sugar. Definitely, but hey, is what I had to do to get that man to eat lunch at school. Well, eat a lunch that I packed. I'm gonna try to. I've had the ice cream mochi before, but I guess I forgot or didn't realize that you can get non-ice cream mochi or whatever. Mm. Mm. It definitely doesn't go with my chocolate party. I probably should have tried this first, but the flavor is good. And I like that these are individually wrapped. What, man? So I have, I'm really excited to try this. Oh, that was cool. Place the plunger on the top of the bottle, press down, did that to release the marble, throw away the seal, cap, and plunger. So, should I drink it like this? Maybe I should just drink it with this on here. Nope. Yes. Yes. Mmm. I just find it cool that there's a marble in there. Tastes like grape soda. Surely not a lot in there. I'm gonna move this up the way so I can put my cup up here. So, I have a McCafe caramel macchiato. You see our little coffee cup. I'll show you guys. So, the place that me and Gavin get pictures taken is called Portrait Innovations, and we always get. It was pretty crazy because when Gavin was first born, I got his pictures taken every month, and that got really expensive until I got smart about it, because at first I would get the most expensive, well, not the most expensive package, but I would get packages, and that would be like $200 something, and you get all these pictures, but I really just wanted a picture for every month, right? So I got smart about it, and Walmart had this Portrait Smiles Club that basically, excuse me, every month you could get pictures taken for $10. You could get like, I don't know, like between 7 and 10 sheets of photos or whatever for $10 or whatever. So I started doing that. Then I started going to Portrait Innovations, and every month they always have some special going on. So I was able to keep getting his pictures taken with whatever special they have going on. It's usually about $30 or whatever, 20 or $30. And then now we always get pictures taken every Christmas, and then I get his picture taken for his birthday. Although the last 2 years I've been using portrait mode on my iPhone because I don't know. Actually, I don't know why. Well, this year obviously COVID, but last year I'm in the Rona, dang. But last year, I don't know, I think scheduling or whatever, I was pregnant. I probably just didn't feel like it, so I didn't get his pictures taken. So I just used the portrait mode on my phone. Alright, so how you do the Tim Tam Slam, okay? I got this from King Shrats on what's it called? Instagram. Okay, so you take your Tim Tam, you bite one corner, then you bite the opposite corner, down from bottom, and then you basically use your Tim Tam as a straw, and it like melt in your mouth, okay? All right, make sure I don't burn myself. So you drink your coffee or tea or whatever through the Tim Tam. And it like melts. It melts the Tim Tam. And you call it the Tim Tam Slam now. I don't know if that's the official name. And Tim Tams come from Australia. Wow, my Tim Tam went in my coffee. It's in there. It's in there. I might not be able to get it out. And I didn't bring my spoon over here. It's a goner. So I just got Tim Tam in my coffee. And that's cool. That's cool. Let's just add a little chocolate. I was trying to find other stuff. I actually did see some other cool stuff in there, but I don't know. I just ended up getting it. They did have, which I wonder if they've if they had them in there before, but I don't think they have. But I'm sure I look. But they start having like a whole bunch of Samyang stuff in there. So they had a couple different cups of fire noodles, and even though I did just get some from the Korean store, I definitely got a cup of the cheese. I got a cup of the stew type, just one-time spicy ones. And then I got a cup of the regular not the stew type noodles, just the regular noodles, but still one-time spicy. I couldn't remember, and I'm looking up at the ceiling because I don't think I have any more carbo noodles. And I'm surprised. I thought I still had some, but I don't have any more of those. But they did have them at World Market, but they was $7.99. I know they at least 6 something, maybe 5 or 6 something at the Korean store. So I just wait till I go back there. All right, so topic, talking about friendship, right? Now, I may venture off and tangent into other things, but two of the questions that they asked, which was like, how do you know if you have a real friend or a tainted friend? Like somebody who just faking to be your friend, but they're not really your friend. And then what is your definition of a real friend? Now, I would say that, you know, like they were saying, I feel like you wouldn't know that the friend is tainted unless I did have a situation where, one that I'm thinking about in particular, where I did have a tainted friend. And I didn't know. I really thought that, you know, we were cool. I thought that, you know, we were friends or whatever. And it turns out, like, they really wasn't, like, feeling me like that. Which, in that case, I'm just like, why, you know, why fake the funk? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not doing me no favors or whatever. Like, excuse me, you know, just keep it real. The situation was kind of like, you know, we had mutual friends, and me and a mutual friend fell out, and, you know, she wanted to remain loyal and friends with the mutual friend, which is fine with me. My thing is with my friends, I guess it is a, I want to say a iffy line or whatever to teeter, because, you know, being friends with people that don't like each other or what have you, like, it's like, you know, I follow Super Scent, and she always says, like, well, what made that person comfortable to say whatever they say? Like, you know, when people come back and say, oh, well, so-and-so said something about you, what made them comfortable enough to say whatever you saying that they said about me to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of friend are you to me if they are venting or being able to say whatever things they're saying? So it is a murky line to be, you know, walking, you know, tightroping on or what have you, because, you know, how are you really being true and loyal to both people if, you know, and it may not always be like this, you know, there may be a mutual understanding that, hey, that person is friends with somebody that you don't like and that's just what it is or whatever, you know, and it may be, you know, they don't say anything adverse about the people or whatever, or about each other or whatever, but if they do, you know, how do you navigate that or whatever? So, and yeah, so was gonna say, but in any event, I was gonna say that I don't require, like, my friends, like, I don't ever say that if I don't like somebody, you can't be friends with them. I don't believe in that, because, you know, especially even if they met the people through me, so therefore if I'm not, you know, if I'm not cool with this person, then you should, I just don't believe that. I don't believe that. My thing is like, you know, you could fall out with somebody, right? And then you mess around and be friends with them again. And then I'm sitting here not liking this person because you didn't like them, but yet you back friends with them. So now I'm supposed to be back friends with them. Like, I'm supposed to keep doing the back and forth with you too. Like, I mean, it just doesn't make any sense or what have you. And I mean, even if the person was, you know, obviously friends with me first, and then they befriended these people or what have you, but then my friend and these people fell out. Like, I don't know. I don't, me personally, and this is just me, I don't require people to not to talk to people just because I'm not talking to them. I think that that's childish and immature or what have you. So, you know, I knew that, you know, my friend was still, you know, friends with the mutual friend that we, you know, that I had fell out with or what have you. And obviously, you know, you grown, you have every right to still be cool with that person or whatever. And we all have been friends for a long, long time or whatever. But the thing about it is that my friend didn't really, like, basically she wasn't really rocking with me the way I thought that she was or whatever. Like, you know, with the situation that transpired between me and the mutual friend, she more so, you know, gravitated toward the mutual friend, which is fine. And, you know, but she was like, you know, I'll never, like, trust her as a friend and stuff like that. I'm just like, well, damn, like, well, why are we cool? Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't need to be cool. Like, and that's fine. And I don't feel no ways tired about it. If that's what your loyalties lie or whatever, that's cool. Go be friends with her. I'm totally fine, you know? Was I gonna say, so I don't know. I mean, definitely a loyal friend. So what does she say? So how do you know if you have a real friend or a tainted friend? In that situation, I didn't know. I actually, through another mutual friend, found out how she really felt. And I was like, well, damn, like, you know, I wish she'd have come to me and talked to me about it, or come to me and talk to me about the situation that happened between me and the mutual friend, because, you know, obviously you don't, I mean, I don't know, you're just getting one side of the story or what have you. And regardless of what my side of the story is, I was definitely in the wrong for sure. But, you know, I don't know. I feel like some of my other friends, like, they told me about myself, but then they also was like, you know, they didn't, like, waver in their friendship or what have you. Like, they still my friends to this day, but they was like, damn, Sonny, that was wrong. Like, you know, how could you, you know, why would you do something like that or what have you? And what transpired was definitely not something in my character, for real. It really wasn't. Like, I mean, I still beat myself up to this. Well, I struggle. I won't say I still beat myself up to this day. And why I say I think, if I think, then do I really know if I have or not? But I believe that I have really, truly forgiven myself for what I did. But it took years, because I really, like, it literally was something that's just not in my character to do. You know what I'm saying? So, to answer that question, I mean, you don't really know, because like they were saying, you know, people can put on fronts and, you know, what's wrong? So yeah, you would know. I mean, some people can put up a good old front and they can put it up for years and for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know how people can do that. I feel like when you get tired, like, you gotta get tired, you know. But some people, that's what they do. So yeah, I in my situation, I didn't know. I had to find out or what have you. And yeah, so yeah, and then my definition of a real friend, I don't know. I mean, I feel like I have some really, really good friends in my life. You know, my co-friends, I talk about them all the time. You know, I don't know. I feel like it's people that you can have fun with, man. People that you can be your real, true, authentic self with, that, you know, people know, you know, a lot of aspects of your life or what have you. Now, I mean, I won't say every aspect, because, you know, you have friends that you can tell different things to or what have you. But I do agree with some of the sentiments that Big Rack Small Bites, both of the ladies said, you know, about, you know, non-judgmental. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like we all have things that we are not proud of, that, you know, things that we have done or what have you. And, you know, your friends, I feel like they should keep it real with you or whatever and call you out on your stuff. But at the same time, like, not judge you for things that you have done, because they may have done something just as similar, just as bad or whatever, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, just people that keep it real, that's loyal, I don't know, loving, understanding, like somebody that you can have fun with or whatever. There ain't nobody that you gotta have a, you know, put up a facade with and stuff like that. Friends that, you know, you are comfortable with, that you're not in competition with or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, just genuine care and love for you as a person. You know what I'm saying? And I have some like really cool people. I mean, and people that you can come to for advice. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have some really, really, really good friends in my life. I'm so very, very thankful. And I'm glad that I have friends that, even though we don't talk every day, when we do talk, it's like we never missed a beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, my best friend, person that, if I say my best friend, that's who I'm talking about. She lives back home in Cleveland, but we have been friends since since we were like 11 years old when we first started going to our performing arts school. And she was one of the first people that I became friends with, and we have been inseparable ever since. Like, we have literally been best friends. Like, it's to the point where, like, how me and my sister is, if like if one of us showed up without the other one, they will always ask, well, I don't know, she ain't in my back pocket, but I guess she usually is, so whatever, we always together. But yeah, like, even we are so much best friends that we did get female best friends as what are they called? Dang, I can't remember the word the actual word, but, you know, in the year, a superlative. Is it a superlative? I think it is. In the yearbook. So yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's superlative, but now I gotta make sure. I gotta look it up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's superlative. So, yeah, we got female best friends in the yearbook our senior year of high school, because we truly are best friends. And I'm just so glad that we are still friends to this day. What was I gonna say? But I have I have a handful of really, really good friends, and I'm just very thankful. What was I gonna say? So I can't even count. But and so I talk about my co-friends all the time, because they're my homies, man. Like, I freaking love them. Like, you know, you always get, or not always, but sometimes I guess when I've had jobs and I've had people that I'm like really, really close to, and these are my peeps right here, man. They keep it real with me. They call me out on my crap or whatever. They really helped me through some times and stuff like that. Each and every one of them have played a part in my life or what have you since I've known them. So I'm very thankful for this. So shout out to Simeon, Lakeisha, and Calby. Okay. And then Charmaine, that's my best friend. But I also have, you know, friends that I've I've had for years, like my friend Alexis, my very first college roommate. We are still really, really good friends. Love her to death. Charmaine is the godmother to my kiddos. I have a male best friend. Well, a couple of them. One of them we've known each other since. One of them is actually my brother's best friend, but I claim him as my best friend too. And then another one. We've known each other since we were in the 6th grade. I guess we've known each other about as long as me and Charmaine have known each other, because we both did this scholarship. Alright, the bubby was upset. Okay, so I had to feed him real quick. I don't know where I was at. What was I about to say? Friends. I mean, I've got some really good friends, really good people that are just really giving me good counsel over the years, and I really appreciate it. I just really, appreciate the candidness and the really good advice. Oh, I was talking to my friend Ken today. I actually went over my NBA classmates that I told you I was supposed to go over his house today or yesterday. But I actually went over there today, and it was so funny because he was like, because I was telling him about, we were just talking about relationship stuff. He was like, I don't know why women he's like, why they insist on talking to their girls about relationship problems, like they need to be talking to a man. And super true, because my dad was my dad says that if I had talked to him before I had talked to either one of my son's fathers, he said my grandkids wouldn't be here. I mean, I'm just grateful that they are here, but said they wouldn't be here. Which he does always say that I don't tell him stuff beforehand. Like, I always talk to him after the fact when it's too late. And Gavin's father, I should have never talked to him, but that's a story for a different day. Anywho, so but I also feel like, a good friend is also, and just a good human being in general, is somebody, you do stuff and you don't expect stuff in return, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about monetary things or whatever, but just doing stuff in general, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm doing something, it's because it's something that I want to do. It's out the kindness of my heart, and I'm not expecting anything in return. If I do get something, that's totally fine, but I never intended to get anything in return, because what I'm, what I'm doing is merely because I want to do it, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to throw this, what I did for you, up in your face type of person. I hate it, like, because why are you doing it at all, you know what I'm saying? Hate that. So I don't know. So friendship is, you getting back what you give, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think you should look at it as a tit for tat type of thing. But you know what I'm saying? Like, if you want good friends, be good friends to people. And when I was thinking about that, talking about this today, I was just like, have I always been a good friend? No, I have not. I think about 3 people in particular that I was just not good friends to. And I feel bad about it. Like, when I was thinking about it today, I was like, dang, I really feel bad about how, I handle certain situations with people or what have you. And it was one of them. In particular, was just a thing of maturity. I was just, I just felt that, so this was in college. It was one of my roommates, and we were really, really good friends. Like, another one of them people that we were just inseparable, and it was to the point where, like, Charmaine was just like, Charmaine's very territorial. She felt like if I was her best friend, then nobody else could be, like, I could not claim another best friend. It was pretty funny. So in college, like, us going away, like, she went to University of Rochester. So that was our first time, like, actually, I mean, because we literally were inseparable. We was all together all the time. We ended up working at the same job together in high school, together all the time. So, you know, been through a lot, to experience a lot with each other, and then, like, we go off and we're into, like, separate states or whatever. She was not having it if I was seeing me hang out with other people. But she had somebody too or whatever. So, you know. What are you doing? So, yeah. But anywho, this person basically, I don't know, I think I had just was finding out things. I mean, I guess now I realize that, you know, you have certain friends for different things, you know what I'm saying? And, like, I was finding out different sides or what have you that I wasn't necessarily privy to. And I think that I just was, I don't know why I was upset about it, but I was. And so as a result of that, like, I just, like, became really mean, and I didn't want to be friends with her anymore, and just doing stupid stuff, like I mean, nothing physically harmful, but probably mentally, like so we were roommates, and it was at a point where it was just really bad, and I just really didn't like her for whatever reason. And I had a CD player in our dorm room, and I would leave it, I would sleep with music on or whatever. And I don't think it was a problem before we weren't friends. I don't know. It could have been. And maybe because we was friends, you know, it just wasn't a thing that was talked about or whatever. But one time she wanted to turn it off so she could get some sleep while I wasn't there or whatever. But I would leave it on. I don't even know if it was a petty thing to leave it on while I wasn't there or not. It probably was. But I can't remember. But so she wanted to turn it off or whatever, and she did. So when I got back, I you know, saw or realized that it wasn't on, and so I wrote a sticky note on there, and I was like, "Don't touch my ish" or whatever, and purposely left it on. So of course she didn't touch it or whatever. I was just so mean. Like, why would I do that? Like, and she didn't deserve that. I don't know. I honestly, like, the reason. I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe my feelings was valid, but the way that I handled it, instead of just maybe having a conversation with her, I don't even think that we ever really had a conversation as to why we didn't like each other or why we fell out. And then we ended up just separating because it became a point where, like, her and my sister weren't getting along. And, you know, to avoid, and I think they ended up getting into argument or whatever, and so to avoid any further conflict, they just moved my sister in my room, because this was my sophomore year, my sister was in her freshman year of college, so they just moved us into to the same room for the rest of that, and it was not even that long. I think it had to be like the last couple weeks or whatever of the last quarter of the year or whatever, so it wasn't that long. But just terrible. Like, why did I do that? I really, like, I had so much disdain or annoyance in my heart for her. And for what? Like, it was, I don't know. I couldn't even tell you now. It wasn't that serious or whatever. I mean, I did have a problem now. I mean, you know, at one point, you know, her and my sister weren't getting along. Now, that was the problem. Like, because that's just family and you just can't be, you know, so that was where it just really went left or what have you. But before then, we was already like, or I was already like not in like with her at that time. So yeah. And then she said something. I know that I was dating somebody at the time, and something happened. Me and him had fell out, but then we had, you know, gotten back cool or whatever. And she was just like, well, you forgave him, why can't you forgive me? And I was just like, it's different, like, you know, that's different. But it's different for real. I don't know. So anywho, I was saying all that to say that I think about, you know, at least three instances where I was just not a good friend. And I feel bad about it because, you know, I don't know. I like being a good friend, you know, and I wasn't a good friend. So, Definitely be good friends, man. Put the same energy you get what you get back what you give and what you put into the universe or what have you. So put out good energy, man, and be good friends or what have you. I don't know, just be loyal. I mean, I feel like, you know, a lot of things come with maturity as well, which again I said that one particular incident that I am thinking about was due to immaturity or what have you, me and the roommate or whatever. I just think that it was just immature on my behalf or what have you. So yeah, that's that. I don't know, I guess, I mean, it's a lot of things that you could talk about with friendship. I mean, if y'all want me to continue and maybe say some more or whatever questions that y'all have or statements that y'all have about friendship, you know what I'm saying? I'm interested to hear or what have you. I'm sorry if this is all jumbled and rambling or what have you. Sometimes my mind is going like a million miles a minute, so I have a whole bunch of different thoughts and stuff like that, so. But and that music is the Bubby's toy. I think they also was talking about, you know, do you have like ride or die friends, like people that hold you down, got your back no matter what. And Charmaine is definitely, I mean, I got a couple of them. I mean, I got a plethora of them, you know what I'm saying? Like Charmaine, she done been through the fire. We done been through the fire. Like, we only ever fell out one time. Yeah, one time that I can think of, which probably is the only time. Other than that, we're pretty cool. And like, you know, I love that my friends understand. Like, I hate, I don't know, when people say that if you don't hit them up or whatever, if you don't have constant contact with them, that they are not your friends. People have lives, okay? And it's not that I don't ever think about everybody that I consider my friends or people that I really care about. Sometimes I don't know, I'm thinking about you, but sometimes I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk all the time. Like, I just want to, you know, I don't know, like, you know, if you hit somebody up, you know, you just want to say hi, but then it turned into more than what more of a conversation than you wanted it to really turn into, or maybe that's just me. I don't know. I'm not trying to make excuses or what have you, but what I'm trying to say is that, like, I love that you know, I have friends that know that even if I don't talk to you every day or every month or every week, that you know that I still love you. It's all love. I'm still thinking about you. I still care about you. You know what I'm saying? I still consider you a friend. Don't think that I don't, you know, want to be your friend just because I'm not talking to you or anything like that. Like, me and Charmaine, we can go for months without talking, but, you know, it's like we catch up. We be like, all right, well, what's been going on since the last time I talked to you? You know what I'm saying? Like, we know that we can call each other for anything. And yeah, and she ain't the only one. I'm trying to figure out why the blackberry ones is filled up to the top and the other one's not. That's really weird to me. Anywho, yeah, and I don't know, I just appreciate my friends that I can call on and bend their ear, and they're always receptive to listen. And also, I should do a better, I mean, because I feel like I'm always the friend that, you know, people come to me to tell me stuff or talk about stuff or what have you. And I appreciate that I am able to do that with other people or what have you. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, you know, you are that friend, but you don't ever have anybody to unload off to. And I have tried to be more conscious, or I have tried to be more conscious, but I also need to do a better job at making sure that people can handle, you know, ask people like, are you available for me to unload on you? Because sometimes people may not be, they may be dealing with their own stuff that they don't want to hear your problems. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but yeah, so yeah, I'm grateful for my friends who, you know, like I said, we can go time with their time can pass, but we can still remain friends, and it's not our friendship isn't predicated on whether I talk to you every day or, you know, every week or whatever. You know what I'm saying? We just know that it's a unspoken understanding that we are still cool. Because life happens, man. Sometimes you do get busy or whatever, and it's not to say that they are not important or that they're not worth it, but just, I don't know, extend people grace or whatever. Like, I seen something on Facebook that people going around talking about, you know, people like, this is the time where you're gonna find out your real friends if they don't check on you during this time. It's just like, everybody is going through something. You should not hold people to that sort of standard or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, all right, I done rambled on enough. I'm peacing out, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will link Big Rack Small Bites video that they first had the initial conversation about friendship. I'll link that in the description box, so you guys go ahead and check them out, see what they had to say about friendship, and then you guys let me know your thoughts. You know, I guess specifically just about like, how do you know if you have a real friend or a fake friend, and then a definition of a real friend in your eyes. So if you want to share your thoughts with me about that, just hit me up in the comments. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave some comments down below. Let us know things you'd like to see us try, things you'd like to see us cook, interact with us, because we do like to hear from you. And subscribe to the channel. Go and subscribe. And hit that bell to get notifications the next time we post a video. And we'll see you in the next one. Hey, and my curls are popping today. Y'all can't really, I don't think y'all can really tell, but I washed my hair today. And so on wash day, the curls be like, they be popping. Okay? All right, we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.